For over 15 years, COASTER-net has been dedicated to providing you with the latest news about the theme parks and rides that you love. We now would like to honor those parks and rides that have stood out in the year 2014. It is with great pleasure that COASTER-net proudly presents the Golden Loop Awards.
Hello and welcome to the 2014 Golden Loop Awards. I am Andrew Barczyk from Chicago, Illinois.
And I am Dwayne Sponseller from Parkersburg, West Virginia.
And we'd like to welcome you to this year's Golden Loop Awards. The Golden Loop Awards are designed to honor those theme parks, amusement parks, and rides that have stood out amongst the crowd in 2014. This year, we've had the most votes ever recorded for a Golden Loop Awards, and we have 10 separate categories where we will honor the best of the amusement and theme park industry. So, let's get into our first category, which is Best Amusement Park.
Kings Island opened in 1972 outside the city of Cincinnati. Since that time, it has grown into a destination park, boasting 14 roller coasters in its collection. Six Flags Great America is located between two major metropolitan areas, Chicago and Milwaukee. Opening in 1976, the park has always offered a great balance between high-thrill rides and family entertainment. Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio is one of the most well-known amusement parks in the world. A world-class roller coaster collection is just the start of what Cedar Point has to offer. High-thrill rides, family areas, and great food options make it a park that guests look forward to returning to year after year. Knoebels is a small, family-owned park that has succeeded in giving the guest an old-time experience. Focusing on classic thrill rides and an old-time park experience sets Knoebels apart from its competitors. Six Flags Magic Mountain in Valencia, California has held the record for most roller coasters for a number of years. Their coaster collection offers a wide variety of options for both the experienced and inexperienced. The spectacular views of the California landscape is just one of the many side benefits of this great park.
And the winner for Best Amusement Park is Cedar Point with 32.8% of the vote. Congratulations.
And now let's take a look at the top vote getters for Best Water Park in the world.
If you love sea life and water parks, Aquatica at SeaWorld Orlando is the place to be. Part aquarium, part water park, you can have your thrills and see some awesome sights while doing it. If you want to try and escape the heat of Orlando, take a trip to the mountain ski resort of Blizzard Beach Water Park on the Disney World Resort. This highly themed water park has both flat rides and water rides that resemble a classic ski chalet and an icy winter theme. The last 15 years have seen a great expansion at Six Flags Great America's Hurricane Harbor. From being non-existent to being a major water park destination in the Midwest was not easy. Every summer, people flock to the watersides and lazy rivers of Hurricane Harbor to take a break from the high thrills of Great America. Even though it's hard to pronounce, Schlitterbahn succeeds in giving guests an outstanding water park experience with the most thrilling and innovative rides. Schlitterbahn New Braunfels was the first in the chain and is still regarded as the best. Splash and Safari at Holiday World offers guests not only free drinks and sunscreen, but also the latest and greatest in water slide technology. Huge investments in the water park half of Holiday World has made it one of the top attractions, not only in Santa Claus, Indiana, but also the Midwest.
And the winner is, with 13.9% of the vote, Schlitterbahn New Braunfels.
Our next category is to honor the best flat ride in the amusement industry. Let's look at the top vote getters for this category.
Standing at 125 feet tall, Skyhawk at Cedar Point is the world's tallest swing ride. Opening in 2006, Skyhawk takes riders on an intense journey, featuring speeds reaching 60 miles an hour. If you're afraid of heights, Zumanjaro at Six Flags Great Adventure is not the ride for you. Riders are taken on a slow 415-foot climb up the side of the Kingda Ka roller coaster. Then, when at the top, riders are dropped at speeds reaching 90 miles an hour. Delirium at Kings Island is designed to disorient you as much as possible. Spinning riders at 76 miles an hour at 332 feet in the air will definitely do just that. Thrill riders are always satisfied when riding Max Air at Cedar Point. Opening in 2005, Max Air spins riders at 450 feet in the air, all while reaching swings at 70 miles an hour. There's no drop like the Giant Drop in the Southwest Territory at Six Flags Great America. Standing at 225 feet tall, riders are dropped at a staggering 62 miles an hour before coming to a hopefully not-so-crashing halt. Falcon's Fury at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay takes drop towers to a new level. Standing at 335 feet would be impressive enough for any drop tower. However, when riders are moved parallel to the ground at the top of the tower and fall face first, the true fury of the ride is revealed.
And the winner is, with 9.1% of the vote, Skyhawk at Cedar Point.
And now let's take a look at the top vote getters for best water ride in the world.
Verrückt at Schlitterbahn, Kansas City has people talking because of its imposing stature. Rumors of test dummies flying off the ride before it opened has only added to its legend. No doubt, only the bravest will tackle the world's tallest water slide, and will definitely have fun doing so. Wildebeest at Holiday World Splash and Safari demonstrates all that is good about water coasters. Fast speeds, exciting drops, and water surprises await riders as they take their journey on the beast. Splash Mountain at Disneyland was the first Splash Mountain built in the Disney chain, and is still regarded as one of the best water rides anywhere. Sing a little zippity-doo-dah as you travel through the story of Brer Rabbit, and be surprised by the crashing ending. Another classic cartoon is brought to life at Islands of Adventure when riders take a ride on Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls. Featuring great animatronics, a number of drops, and even an airtime hill, sets Ripsaw Falls apart from all other water rides. There's nothing quite like Mammoth at Splash and Safari at Holiday World, as riders traverse a huge water slide that features LSM technology. Thousands of gallons of icy water are poured on their heads. You may not be able to buy Song of the South anymore, but no trip to the Magic Kingdom would be complete without a trip on Splash Mountain. Join Brer Rabbit as he tries to escape Brer Fox and Brer in a dark forest.
And the winner is, with 7.7% of the votes, Splash Mountain at Magic Kingdom.
Are you ready to take a trip through the dark? Our next category looks at the best dark rides in the theme park industry. Let's take a look at the top vote getters.
Harry Potter fans rejoiced when the Wizarding World of Harry Potter opened at Islands of Adventure. The centerpiece of this new themed area was the Forbidden Journey of Harry Potter. The ride, which also features a heavily themed queue to Hogwarts Castle, seamlessly blends the use of large video screens and animatronic props. Harry Potter fans once again rejoiced this year with the opening of a new Harry Potter themed area, Diagon Alley at Universal Studios Florida. This time though, the centerpiece would be a new 4D ride, Escape from Gringotts. The ride takes guests through the bank vaults where they encounter evil at every turn. Wonder Mountain's Guardian, which opened this year, takes interactivity to a new level for dark rides. Housed in the menacing Wonder Mountain, guests are asked to storm the fortress as they try to save the crown and defeat the dragon's minions. Knoebel's Haunted Mansion is the most highly regarded of the classic dark ride experiences that one can get anywhere. Traveling through the Haunted Mansion, guests are in store for classic surprises and scares. The most famous of the dark rides is Magic Kingdom's Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion has been mesmerizing Disney guests since 1971, with its ghosts that even inhabit your car. Even before the major motion pictures delighted Spider-Man fans, guests at Islands of Adventure were web-slinging with him daily. Featuring 4D technology, The Amazing Adventure of Spider-Man takes you on a journey where you help defeat Spider-Man's greatest foes.
And the winner, with 9.5% of the vote, is The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man at Islands of Adventure.
Hey, Andy, what is a ghost's favorite ride at a theme park?
I don't know.
A roller coaster. I know. So let's take a look now at the best haunt vote getters for 2014.
Six Flags Great America's Fright Fest offers thrills by day and fright by night. As the sun sets, the park transforms its thrilling screams into screams of terror as dark creatures rise from their graves. Cedar Point is known for world-class coasters and thrill rides, but if you stay too long in the fall, you may be in store for facing even more of your fears. Cedar Point's Halloweekends not only offers frightful experiences at night, but also a number of Halloween family activities during the day. Halloween Haunt at Kings Island delivers frightful experiences each and every night. If riding Banshee or the Beast isn't enough, try one of the many haunted houses that will guarantee the screams to keep coming. Come face to face with Michael Myers, aliens, and predators. Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Orlando has been terrifying guests for 24 years. Featuring amazingly detailed haunted houses and the most popular movie and TV properties, has made it into one of the most successful haunts in the entire Halloween industry. Knott's Scary Farm is the longest running theme park haunted event and is still regarded as one of the best. Haunted houses and scare zones are just the beginning. This year, they even introduced an interactive scare zone, where guests get to take out attacking zombie hordes.
And the winner, with 17.6% of the votes, is Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios in Orlando. Congratulations.
Boy, I am feeling hungry. I think it's time to look at the best food at an amusement or theme park.
Epcot is known for featuring the world of tomorrow. The World Showcase, however, features the best food from around the world today. All in one day you can eat in Mexico, China, or Germany. If you like homemade food with quality ingredients, Dollywood has just what you ordered. Having quick outdoor skillets or quality sit-down buffets sets Dollywood apart from other parks. What makes them truly special is their commitment to serving those with allergies so that all can experience the great food that they offer. Knoebels loves to offer the old-time park experience, and that does not stop when it comes to food. The sheer number of options and varieties of food set Knoebels apart from all other parks. The quality of that food makes it one of the best. Cedar Point has traditional amusement park food like hot dogs, hamburgers, funnel cakes, and elephant ears, but it's the specialties that make it a great dining experience. Cedar Point collects some of the most unique chains from around America, like Pink's Hot Dogs from the West or Chicky and Pete's from the East. Don't forget their fresh-cut fries and cheese on a stick that are to die for. If world dining is your thing, Busch Gardens Williamsburg has a number of items to offer. Dine in Italy or in the Fest House for excellent European fare. Take a trip to New France to experience Trapper Smokehouse. In any case, you'll be a winner with your decision.
And the winner is Dollywood with 18.9% of the votes.
You know, Andy, one of the most exciting things for me is the anticipation of the new rides that are going to arrive for the next year. So let's take a look at the best new rides and the top vote getters for 2014 Best New Ride.
No ride in 2014 was more anticipated than Banshee at Kings Island. The park has been waiting since the early 90s to add a B&M invert, and the wait was definitely worth it. Banshee screams through the forest at 68 miles per hour and features 7 inversions. Goliath at Six Flags Great America set records for the tallest drop, steepness, and speed for a wood coaster when it opened up this spring. However, the The two signature inversions have many people raving that Rocky Mountain Construction is the new king of building wood coasters. Gringotts at Universal Studios Orlando is a Harry Potter fan's dream come true. Not only do you get to walk through an immersive experience through the goblin-riddled Gringotts Bank, an exciting elevator ride, but also the newest coaster dark ride hybrid featuring all the characters you have come to know and love in the films and books. Mack Ride's newest masterpiece is Helix at Liseberg Park in Gothenburg, Sweden. This ride not only features 7 inversions, but blasts riders at 62 miles per hour through the forest and terrain. Medusa was once a wood coaster that had been declining in ridership each year at Six Flags Mexico. Rocky Mountain Construction has breathed new life into the ride and has transformed it into an amazing steel coaster that features a 98-foot drop and speeds reaching 55 miles an hour.
And with the runaway victory with 39.4% of the votes is Banshee at Kings Island in Ohio. Even though over the past decade, the wooden coaster has gotten a complete revamp, there's nothing like riding that great woody classic throughout this country, and throughout the world for that matter. So let's take a look at the top vote getters for best wooden coaster in the world.
Outlaw Run at Silver Dollar City set the wood coaster world on fire when it announced that for the first time, a wood track would be used for inversions on a wood coaster. However, Outlaw Run was not just a one-trick pony. It also impressed with its 162-foot first drop and 68-mile-an-hour top speed. Many believe that even these are bested by the airtime that is produced as you traverse the track built into the mountainside. Goliath at Six Flags Great America stands on the land where Iron Wolf once stood. The similarities between the two rides end there. Goliath features 2 inversions, speeds of 72 miles per hour, and a 180-foot first drop, making it the tallest, steepest, fastest wood coaster in the world. There is no more classic wood coaster than the Beast at Kings Island. Its night ride has become the stuff of legend, hurtling riders through the woods at over 64 miles per hour in complete darkness. The Beast also grips the riders and won't let them go, as it sends them screaming through the famous 540-degree helix. Other coasters have tried to conquer the Beast, but many believe that it has yet to be bested. El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure is a wood coaster that rides like a steel. Since 2006, El Toro has been thrilling guests with its neoclassic out-and-back layout, featuring multiple 100-foot-plus drops and speeds reaching 70 miles an hour. El Toro truly simulates the force of riding a bull. The voyage at Holiday World has sometimes been called a religious experience. When opened in 2006, many coaster enthusiasts believed that their dreams had come true. Featuring 24.3 seconds of airtime, a 154-foot first drop, and speeds reaching over 67 miles per hour, these coaster enthusiasts just might be right.
And the rickety winner with 21.4% of the votes is El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey. Congratulations.
And now for our final category and the main event, the best steel coaster. There's nothing like riding a good steel with the airtime, forces, drops, and thrills that it gives you. So let's look at the best that the world has to offer for best steel coaster.
Bizarro at Six Flags New England originally opened in 2000 as Superman Ride of Steel and immediately became a hit with fans. In 2009, the ride was transformed into Bizarro, sporting new paint and an onboard sound system. However, the elements like the 221-foot first drop, airtime spots, and dark tunnels remain. Whatever you call it, this ride definitely is a crowd pleaser. Also opening in 2000 was the first roller coaster to ever top 300 feet, Millennium Force at Cedar Point. Millennium Force features a top speed of 93 miles an hour and high-speed twists and turns. Millie, as some like to call her, also features sustained airtime and overbanked turns to further amp up the thrills. Even after a decade of delivering rides, the future is still riding on it. When Maverick opened in 2007, many were shocked that it did not set a height record at Cedar Point. Despite being diminutive in size, Maverick has quickly become a favorite among riders due to its crazy intensity. From launches to beyond vertical drops, to crazy inversions and massive airtime, Maverick has it all. Expedition G-Force at Holiday Park in Germany has been thrilling riders since 2001. Expedition G-Force has a 173-foot first drop that curves as it plummets riders to the ground, but also speeds that exceed 74 miles an hour. The ride is also known for its twists and features its signature overbank turns. Many believe that Expedition G-Force is not only the best coaster in Europe, but also the world. After the success of Millennium Force and Maverick at its sister park Cedar Point, King's Dominion decided to try to best both rides by creating their love child, Intimidator 305. The coaster was designed to have the speed and height of Millennium, but also the ground-hugging twists and turns of Maverick. Many believe that I-305 succeeded on all fronts, blending the best of both and becoming a better coaster than each individually in the end.
And the winner, with 19.1% of the vote, Millennium Force at Cedar Point. We would like to thank you all for joining us here on the 2014 Golden Loop Awards. We would also like to thank all those who participated this year by voting and casting your ballot for these 10 best categories. Please join us right now for the Golden Loop Awards after show, where we discuss all of the winners and talk about what makes these rides the best.